All right, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Drive, Google Sheets to draw a plot of your data, and it's going to be the kind of plot that I want to see in most of your lab reports. So we'll choose New and Google Sheets. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to actually create some fake data. So I'm going to label these x-axis and y-axis right here. Now these are not the names you're going to use. On your labs you're going to name various different things. So I want to challenge you to think about what do you name x-axis and what do you name y-axis, say in this buggy lab that we're going to do next. So now I'm just going to put in some numbers, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That'll all be horizontal data because it's on the x-axis. And for the y-axis, we'll put in data as well. So I'm going to make up some numbers that might look like lab numbers. There we go. Now the next step is I'm going to actually click here and highlight all this. And I'll go to the Insert menu and select Chart. The chart I want to pick is this dotted line one down here. So you may have to scroll up and down to find it. So we'll insert that. And I'm going to move it out of the way of my numbers so I can see it. Let's go ahead and label some things on this chart. So the way I want this chart labeled is I'm going to label mine y-axis versus x-axis. Again, that's not what you're going to name your chart. You need to name it according to whatever your lab data is. So again, not column 1. I'm going to call this x-axis. You'll name it something else based on whatever your lab data is. And so I've got it set up like that. We're almost done. Now, go to this little arrow thingy here, and we're going to go to Advanced Edit. And what I want to actually see in your data is Google can actually calculate the best line through these points, the line that's the closest to all the points on this graph. And we're going to actually get that line and its slope right now. So we're going to go all the way to the bottom where it says trend line, and we'll get a linear trend line. And then we're going to scroll down just a little bit more. And for label, we're going to say use equation. So now we've got the m, the slope, and we've got a y-intercept that's basically 0 because this wasn't perfect data. It's a little bit off, which is what we expect. And so we have not only the graph of this data, but we have the line that goes through it, and we have the slope and the intercept of that line. So that's how you graph in Excel for physics class.